With us now, Rebecca Heinrichs, Senior Fellow at the Hudson Institute, and Kurt Bardella, Democratic strategist, LA Times contributor, formerly with the House GOP Oversight Committee. Kurt, I feel like your jaw should be more slack after that intro by me. I'm not punking you. This is a possibility, right?
I feel like this is a trap, Leland. I don't know about this. No, in all seriousness, I think that your lead-in is spot on. When you look at the president's approval rating, it really can't get worse, so it can only get better. When you look at the economy, interest rates are going to be cut next year. That can only be an economic benefit for the American people. Crime, as you said, is going down. And so these are some of the biggest talking points that Republicans have used to really pillar the Biden administration in 2023. And I'll add the one thing, too, that he has going for him is Speaker Mike Johnson, who has found himself in a bit of a vice heading into January, where there's a potential government shutdown that he has to negotiate himself out of. He has two less members of his conference and an already narrow majority because of Santos and McCarthy being gone. If anything's going to make 2024 a good year for Joe Biden, it's House Republicans.
No, never underestimate Republicans' ability to screw things up, right, Rebecca?
Well, I don't know. I think things can get worse for President Biden. One of the things is on national security, all lights are blinking red. I mean, we've got the Houthis still attacking shipping lanes in the Red Sea, and so we've got the economy can obviously even get worse from there if you're actually going to slow down the global economy from some proxies.
Well, oil is already up 10%, so that gas prices have been known to cause problems.
It's gas prices, but it's also just shipping. So the things that Americans are trying to order for Christmas might not even get through. 12% of international shipping goes through there. Obviously, you still have Russia invading Ukraine. So this has not been a good national security year for the president. It hasn't been a good for his term. Next year could be worse. Xi Jinping, we've got news now that Xi Jinping told President Biden that he still intends to unite Taiwan.
Yeah, we talked about that with John Bolton a little earlier. But look, Kurt, to be fair, and perhaps, like, you made this argument, right, that it's much better to remain silent and be thought a doddering fool or be called a doddering fool by Republicans than it is to have the gaffes that President Biden has had and multiply those out. And then you've got real problems. He's running, as you pointed, just letting Republicans screw things up. What would be the flip side of this, right? If things next year require hand-holding of the American people by a president who they want to see as in control, that could create problems, right?
Well, let's just be very clear here. He's screwed if that's the case. I mean, yeah, I know I'm supposed to come out here, say the Democratic Party line, that everything's going to be great and Joe Biden's going to just sail into re-election. If things are bad, and as bad as they've been this year, he's likely screwed. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you guys, oh, yeah, he's just going to run, roughshod over everybody that gets in his way. It is a very tough environment right now. And frankly, this guy, he's old. I mean, let's just be honest about it. The reason why they hide him is because he's old and they're trying to limit his exposure that way. It might work. It might work because when he's being quiet, you have the other guys saying things are being compared to Hitler. Like, that's not a great look if you're the Republicans trying to change the page in 2024. So there is a scenario where, as you said, you never underestimate the Republican Party's ability to screw it up. I'm a former Republican. I've seen this play over and over and over again. That could happen, but it's going to be tough for Joe Biden. No question about it.
Rebecca, I guess now we look to 2024 for Republicans. I see there's so much enthusiasm of this can't go wrong. We're in a great position. Joe Biden's so old, on and on and on. It's kind of the same thing that happened in 2022 that didn't work out as well for Republicans.
Well, a lot of it's going to depend on, can Mike Johnson, the new Speaker of the House, deliver some effective gains and to demonstrate that Republicans can govern? To the point about immigration, I mean, 10,000 illegal immigrant crossings a day. I mean, it's a crisis.
12,000.
Up to 12,000. I mean, this is unprecedented. It's a national security crisis, in addition to everything else going on. And then the other thing that is a live wire for Democrats right now, 1 in 5 Democrats are identifying, according to polls, with Hamas or support Hamas over Israel. That's going to be a really tough thing for President Biden to navigate. I don't think Democrats know.
Oh, yeah, and the enthusiasm issue. We got to run. Thank you both. Fabulous discussion. 2024 is just ahead. We'll talk about it then. The tape has been marked. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.